The 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 5N arrives as one of the most exciting electric performance cars to hit the market, and today we're taking a deep dive into what makes this machine stand out. From design and power to technology and driving feel, this is Hyundai's way of proving that the future of performance doesn't need gasoline to deliver thrills. Let's get into it. First impressions matter, and the Ioniq 5N nails it the moment you see it. The exterior sharpens the already futuristic look of the standard Ioniq 5 with a more aggressive stance. The widened fenders, larger air intakes, and N-specific bumpers immediately tell you this is not a regular EV. The 21-inch wheels, wrapped in performance tires, fill out the arches perfectly, and the rear diffuser with the subtle spoiler gives it a track-ready vibe. The LED lighting completes the look with a modern edge that doesn't try too hard, but absolutely gets noticed. Step inside, and the cabin feels both sporty and high-tech. You're greeted by bucket-style end seats with strong bolstering to keep you in place during spirited driving. The steering wheel features N buttons that let you customize drive modes instantly, and the paddle shifters control functions like regenerative braking or simulated gear shifts, depending on how you set it up. Materials feel premium, with soft touch surfaces mixed with Alcantara and contrast stitching. The interior stays true to the Ioniq family's clean layout, but adds enough performance touches to remind you you're in something special. Now let's talk power, because that's where the Ioniq 5N raises eyebrows. It uses a dual motor setup pushing out around 641 horsepower with boost mode activated. That's supercar territory in a family-friendly shape. Launch control sends this EV from 0 to 60 in under 3.5 seconds, and the all-wheel drive system keeps everything planted. The torque is instant, and the way the car surges forward feels almost unreal. Hyundai's engineers developed a system to manage heat during track sessions, using upgraded cooling components so drivers don't have to worry about power drop-off after a few hard laps. One of the most interesting features is the E-Shift system. It mimics the feel of an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, complete with simulated gear changes and rev-matching sensations. Combine that with the N-Active Sound Plus feature that pumps specially tuned audio through the cabin, and you get a surprisingly engaging and emotional experience you don't typically find in EVs. Purists may debate synthesized sound, but it adds character and helps drivers connect with the car in a familiar way. Handling has also been dialed in for fun and precision. The suspension is stiffer, the chassis has been reinforced, and the electronically controlled dampers adjust in real time based on the selected drive mode. Steering feedback is sharper than the base model, giving more confidence through corners. There's even a drift mode that splits power bias to the rear to let you slide intentionally, something you don't usually hear about in electric cars. Range is always a question with performance EVs. The Ioniq 5N uses a battery around 84 kilowatt-hours. And while real-world range will depend on driving style, Hyundai estimates somewhere in the mid-200-mile range under normal conditions. With 800-volt fast-charging capability, you can go from 10 to 80% in under 20 minutes if you're at a compatible charger. That makes it more practical for road trips and spirited weekend drives. On the technology front, the dual 12.3-inch displays handle infotainment and driving data. Unique end screens show performance metrics like lap times, G-force readings, and temperature monitoring. Over-the-air updates keep software fresh, and you still get features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a premium sound system. Driver assistance tech carries over too, including adaptive cruise control, lane centering, and collision avoidance, so you're not sacrificing safety for speed. Space and practicality remain strong suits. There's room in the back for passengers and a cargo area that works for daily use. Fold the rear seats down and you've got space for gear, luggage, or track day equipment. It's rare to see this level of usability in a high-performance vehicle. So who is this car for? The 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 5N targets drivers who love performance, but want to embrace electric power without giving up the thrill. It's not a compromise car. It's fun, fast, and packed with personality in a segment that often feels sterile. It challenges the idea that EVs have to be silent appliance-like machines. Instead, it brings emotion back into the equation with innovative tech and bold engineering. Hyundai has moved from being an underdog to a serious performance contender in just a few years. and the Ioniq 5N proves they're not playing around. Whether you're a track junkie, tech enthusiast, or someone looking to make the jump to electric without losing excitement, this car deserves your attention,